Hi and welcome back to another video. In today's video I just went out to learn to use my camera and record some HDR content. I use the HLG format, and one of the biggest problems I have is importing it into Final Cut Pro 10, getting that to recognize it, color grade it, and figuring out what makes it look right. So when I export it and upload it to YouTube, that it won't suck. And it's quite hard also because I don't have an HDR monitor. So Final Cut can do a color mixing, color table rendering, so it looks as good as it would be, just not on an HDR monitor, so it doesn't look wrong on a regular monitor. Yeah, so that's not easy, but of course it was cold and freezing, so I decided to change some settings on the camera, and all of a sudden, for some reason, I did not record this in 4K, but only 1080p. So, well, it doesn't really matter, because what I wanted to try to learn today is how do I import it to Final Cut and how do I color grade it, and it didn't really go as well as I hoped. I have to set perhaps the color override to Rec 2020, but then it becomes dull again, or maybe I don't have to do that anymore, because I don't know, it seems like I just have to pull down the shadows, and then it looks great. But if I use the color override, then I have to pull up the highlights, so I don't know how that's supposed to work and if it looks alright. And so I'm capping all the luminance at 1000 nits, because that is usually what a regular TV and a phone can display. So to avoid it looks blown out in a regular TV, I go down to 1000 nits only. You might notice that the blue background is a bit blown out. That is sort of on purpose. I knew there were zebra striping on some of the skies, so but I can see I probably should go a bit lower on the sensitivity one way or another. So yeah, just a test. I'm trying again tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day in a while where we get to see the sun, so I better go out there and enjoy it. Yeah, until next time, have fun on the interwebs. And check out my channel with my edited videos as well. Cheers. Just another comment. I say color grading, but I haven't been changing the colors, only the exposure levels in the shadows, midtones and highlights. That's the only thing I've changed, and the colors are as the camera recorded it and Final Cut interpreted it, and then yeah, I just adjusted the exposure levels in these three increments for the shadows, the midtones, and the highlights. So I wonder what that looks like on my TV.